We'll welcome sports fans to the final game of the first night of the 53rd Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. I'm Bill Hampton along with my sidekick Jim Hall, and we've got a game going tonight. The last game, 8th seed Twin Rivers Royals against the 9th seed Doniphan Dons. Jim, what do you expect?
Well, when you get the 8th and 9th seeds together, you usually got a good ball game. The coaches do the seeding, based on 1 through 16, and the last game of the first night is supposed to be the best contest or the closest game, not necessarily the best teams, but the best game. So I'm looking for a good game. I have never seen either one of these teams this year, but I know in the past they both had outstanding programs, so I think we'll see a good game.
Well, to get you up to date on all the games, the first game this morning, the Bernie Mules, number 1 seed, took care of East Carter 88-18. Then Portageville, the second-seeded team, defeated Greenville 81-28. The third seed, Kennett Indians, had no problem with Puxico 83-37. Then Richland and Malden played by far the best game of the tournament. Richland pulls out a 64-56 win over the Green Wave. Fifth seed Dexter all over Van Buren, 77-33. Bloomfield, the sixth seed, defeated East Prairie 74-30. Game just finished. Hayti defeated South Pim 83-53. So that brings us to tonight's final game. This game brought to you in part by Three Rivers Community College, Lincoln Lacey Motors, New Wave Communications, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and Representative Terry Swinger. I want to thank those folks. If you've enjoyed today's game, you need to tell these sponsors, folks, we've got emails all day long from folks all over telling us how much they have enjoyed watching the game. Jim, you're a former great coach and coached at Dexter and also at Advance. Glad to have you alongside. It just makes us that much better.
Glad to be here. 53rd annual Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. I think I've been a part of, in some fashion, all but maybe one or two of them. But actually, when I was at Advance for 6 years, we didn't play here, but I would always be here and see some of the games. So this is a real part of me right here.
Yep. Well, the Doniphan Dons, coached by Corey Russell, assisted by Adam Epps, will meet their starting lineups in just a moment. Again, Stan Durham announcing the starting lineups, and we're always glad to hear his voice. Corey Martin's on the camera tonight, and Sam Gibson is our producer in this game.
That crew over there, Lonnie and Stan, I don't know how many years they've been here, but they've been here for ages.
Taylor Smith, number 1, he's 6'1", junior, gets the start. Number 12, Hunter Smith, 5'10", sophomore. Boy, I cannot see the numbers. Those uniforms, the numbers are tough.
It's 41.
Number 40, Derek Hutchins, a 6'5", sophomore. Number 42, Gavin Wilfong. And I couldn't see who the fifth starter was, but we'll get that in a minute. Twin Rivers Royals, Rob Brown, the head coach, assisted by Nathan Walk. They start Garrett Stockton, a 5'9", junior, wears number 1. Number 15, Alan Michael Shearer, he's a 5'10", senior. Number 21, Matt Boyles, a 6-foot senior. Mason Oberkraber, a 6-foot senior, wears number 23. And number 30, Cole McBroom, a 6'2", junior. Glad you joined us for the 8th and final game of the first day of action of the 53rd Bloomfield Christmas Tournament.
Greg Davis, number 45, is the fifth starter
thank you, sir.
For Doniphan.
6'2", senior.
Doniphan's got good size. 6'2", 6'2", 6'5", 6'2". 4 kids 6'2" or over.
Doniphan will control the ball in the back court. Smith has it. Will set the offense. Twin Rivers in a man-to-man. We got a charge foul. First thing, Gavin Wilfong heads to the bucket and runs over Kramer. Good defense that time by the Royals. just underway. 7:49 left. The score will be on our screen. Shearer inside, puts it up, will not go. Rebound that time by Hutchins.
That last play down the floor, Doniphan had a good pick and roll, and Twin Rivers filled from the weak side and drew the charge.
Good screen there and wide open underneath, but you couldn't see him. Good drive, but will not go as Smith put it up. Twin Rivers on the run. Stockton has it. Goes underneath. The reverse will not go. Rebounded that time and put back by Cole McBroom. He scores the first 2 points of this game. Just under 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Rolls on top. 2-0. Oberkramer with the near steal. Smith gets it back. Drives in. Passes off to Wilfong. Wilfong's going to be called for walking. Turnover on the Dons. Oberkramer walking the ball up the court. Doniphan in a man-to-man. Both teams playing man-to-man. We've seen a lot of zone today, very few man-to-man defenses, Jim.
Oh, good one from Bloomfield. Bloomfield played excellent man-to-man.
Smith with a steal and takes it down the court. Wilfong with the ball. Gets it out to Hutchins. Back to Smith. Davis with the ball, drives, puts it up, will not go. Oberkramer with the rebound. Just under 6 minutes in this first quarter. Shearer with a drive, scores. Big drive. We've got a timeout on the floor with 5:49 to go in the first quarter. It's the Royals 4, the Dons 0. We'll be right back.
I chose Three Rivers Community College because it's a great place to start.
I'm taking the same freshman and sophomore classes as at a university, but at TRCC they cost a lot less and financial aid goes further. I love the individual attention. My teachers are great and classes are convenient. Learn more at www.trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Start here, start now at Three Rivers Community College.
Learn more online at trcc.edu.
Well, welcome back. Doniphan will inbound at their defensive end. Twin Rivers will pick up man-to-man, full court. We're really, Jim and I just discussed during the break, it's very difficult to read the numbers on Doniphan's uniforms. Good way to break the press that time. Shot put up by Derek Hutchins. He scores. Quickly down the floor of the Royals. A drive by Boyles. He couldn't get it to go, but he's going to go to the line to shoot two.
Doniphan is, their man-to-man defense is really allowing the baseline drive. The last two plays for Twin Rivers resulted in a basket and a foul because they gave him the baseline.
First shot will not go. Foul at time was on Greg Davis, his first, team second. Second one up, scores it. 5-2. Smith with the ball. That's Hunter Smith. Across the timeline, steps out of bounds. Turnover on the Dons. Good defense that time by the Royals.
Twin Rivers doing a little, most coaches call it a run and jump defense. They put pressure man on the ball. As he gets to midcourt, the closest other defender comes up and double teams.
Yep. And they're running him to the sideline, not letting him come to the center. You've got another defensive man there in that out-of-bound line there on the side. Good hard move that time by Boyles. Couldn't get it to go, but he'll go back to the line to get two. It's 1 for 2 from the line. Foul that time on Derek Hutchins, his first, team's third. Boyles' first free throw, scores it.
So you're wondering what's the better deal?
Checking in for the Royals is Randy Moore. Going out is Shear. Moore wears number 10.
Doniphan's going to have to shore up their low post defense, or they're going to really have some problems. Twin Rivers getting in close every time.
Second one would not go. Davis with the rebound for the Dons. Davis on the wing. Gets it to Wilfong. Into the game is Duza for the Dons. Nice little jumper at time, but Davis inside. 6-4 with 4:50 to go in the first quarter. Bulls puts one up from the outside, will not go. Doniphan with the rebound on the run. Duza has it on the wing. Gets it out to Smith. That's Taylor Smith. Drive down the middle, scores it. Big drive that time, Jim.
They just parted and let him go.
We've got a tied game. Twin Rivers loses it, gets it back. Krober Kramer with a drive, can't get it to go on the reverse, and we've got a foul against Randy Moore, his first, team's first of the Royals. 6-6, 4:11 to go in the first quarter. Royals sending in a couple, and number 20, Josh Bland, and also number 22, Dustin Teague. Good ball movement by the Dons. Duza has it. Smith with the drive. Puts it up, will not go. Rebound by Moore. Gets it to Oberkramer. Oberkramer bounces it down to Teague. Teague still with the ball. Puts up one from 12. Will not go. Rebounded on the floor that time, or picked up on the floor by Davis of the Dons. Smith with the ball, dishes off to Hutchins. Hutchins tries to hit a backdoor cut there by Hutchins, or by Davis. Intercepted by Twin Rivers, but walking on the Royals. 3:32 go first quarter, 6-all. Oh, nice dish that time to Gavin Wilfong, puts it up. That's first lead change of the game. Turnover by the Royals. The defense has stiffened up a little bit, Jim.
Yeah, they have. Twin Rivers having difficult now. Get a good shot.
Nice backdoor cut, but a block, but they're going to be called for a foul is Teague. Nice backdoor cut. You know, Doniphan has done that for a long time. Get you sleeping. I get that wing man to cut in there. And Davis put the ball up. Couldn't get it to go, but he's going to go line to shoot two.
Well, that's how you attack pressure. Pressure defense. You can backdoor or screen and roll, things like that. That was an excellently run backdoor play from a high post.
First one goes. Ken's the second one. 10-6. Doniphan up 4. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Bland in for the Royals. Where's number 20? He has the ball. Skips it out to Stockton. Stockton back to Bland. Good ball movement by the Royals and a good cut that time by Moore. He's going to go to the line to shoot two.
Which the thing that Doniphan done, they went from their man-to-man into a zone and stopped the middle a little bit better than they were doing in a man-to-man.
Wilfong call for his second foul. First free throw by Moore, scores it. Number 33, Brian Patterson, a 6'5 freshman in for the Dons. Second one up by Moore, he scores it. 10-8, 2:45 to go in the first quarter. Patterson has the ball and gets it back. Boy, I just can't see those numbers. To Davis. Davis brings across the timeline. Nice running layup that time, but Smith can't get it to go. Ball tipped around. Smith comes back with it. Still has it. Gets it out to Davis. Davis with a 12-footer scores it. Craig Davis with 6 1/4. 12-8. Don's back up by 4 with 2:15 to go. Doniphan in that 2-3 zone, as you called it a while ago, to try to stop the backdoor cut, the baseline. There goes Bland as he tries to drive around Patterson. Patterson hooking, going to be called for the foul. His first, team's 5th. Twin Rivers will inbound under their own basket. Shear back in for the Royals along with Boyles.
You know, Doniphan's really had some good-sized kids the last few years. This Patterson boy's 6'5" and only a freshman.
Nice inbound play by the Royals as Teague gets the inbound pass, puts it off the glass. 12-10, 1:55 to go. A steal by Boyles, and he's going to be fouled. Foul is going to be on Taylor Smith, his first, team 6th. Next foul on Doniphan will put the Royals into bonus. Royals seem to be hitting their free throws very well, 4 for 6. Moore skips the ball over to Shear, to Boyles. Boyles from 16, scores it. Matt Boyles now with 4 in a game. Patterson has a ball taken away. Good drive that time by Garrett Stockton as he put it up and in. We've got timeout on the floor as the Royals have regained the lead, 14-12 with 1:33 to go in the first quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
So you're wondering what's the better deal, cable or the dish? Well, let's see how they size up. The dish has no local office, no ability to provide their own high-speed internet or phone for bundled savings, and can require a 2-year contract with hefty early termination fees. Cable, on the other hand, has local offices, its own high-speed internet, and phone services with a lot of great features. New Wave Communications, there really is no better choice.
Welcome back. Minute 33 to go in the first quarter, 14-12. We've had 2 lead changes. Good balanced scoring by the Royals.
Doniphan's got to be able to attack pressure. They had a 4-point lead disappear because they had 2 or 3 turnovers against the press.
Smith across the timeline. Gets it inside to Hutchins, who had a shot blocked. Patterson knocks it down on the, picked up the blocked shot, put it up and in, 14 all. Boyles has it, gets it to Stockton. Stockton to Moore. Moore drives the baseline, puts it up left-handed, will not go. Put back up that time by Teague. Couldn't get it to go and tipped it back in, stayed after it. 16-14, we're under a minute left in the first period. 8th and final game of the first day of the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. Smith from a long-range 3 will not go. Tipped around. Stockton comes away with it. Goes to the center of the court. Still with the ball. Gives it off to Boyles. Boyles, an off-balance shot, will not go. Moore picks it up. Shoots it. Will not go. Tipped around. Stockton comes away with it. Brings it outside. Puts up a long 3. Scores it. Garrett Stockton with his first 3 has 5 1/4, 19-14. Taylor Smith with the ball for the Dons. We're down to 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. He's going to have to hurry to get it across the line. He gets it there to Hutchins. Shot put up, will not go. Gets the rebound though as Davis puts it back. Davis with 8 1/4, so Horn goes off to end the first quarter. It's the Royals 19. The Dons 16. We'll be back in just a minute.
Hey, I'm Kurt Hillis at Lincoln Lacey Chevrolet. We've got a full line of GMC, Chevrolet, and Buick products. I'll pass it over to my Ford man, Charlie Thacker.
GM's not your thing? Come check us out here at the Ford Dodge Jeep store. Check out my man Blake on the internet, LincolnLacey.com.
If you don't have time to come down to Malden, check us out on Cars.com or AutoTrader.com. And if you need financing, I'm going to pass it to my man Robert Sanders.
And our ultimate goal here at Lincoln Lacey, no matter your situation, is to pass the savings on to you.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Jim, how's the scoring going in the first quarter?
The first quarter for Twin Rivers, Cole McBroom had 2, Dustin Teague 4, Matt Broyles had 4. Shear had 2. Moore had 2. And Garrett Stockton had 5. For Doniphan, Greg Davis was their leader with 8 points. Gavin Wilfong 2. Hutchins 2. Patterson 2. And Taylor Smith 2.
Foul wise, right quick for Doniphan with 2 fouls is Wilfong, 1 each to Taylor Smith, Brian Patterson, Derek Hutchins, and Greg Davis. For the Royals, they have 2 fouls, and Randy Moore has 1. Dustin Teague, the other foul. The next foul by Doniphan sends the Royals to the free throw line with the bonus. Royals will start with the ball the second quarter. Just underway, 3-point game. This 8-9 seed could turn out to be a dandy, Jim.
It is right now. I think most people thought that Twin Rivers would dominate the game, but they haven't at this point.
Well, Boyles made a strong move that time, reverse. Made a good pivot, wide open to the bucket. Taylor Smith has the ball knocked out of his hands. Rolls, ball still on the floor. Doniphan gets it back. Ball over to Wilfong. He still has the ball. Taylor Smith at the top of the key. Drives, kicks it out to Hutchins. Puts up one from outside the arc. Can't get it to go. Stockton stayed after it. Gets it over to Boyles. Gets it to Oberkramer. Back to Stockton. Boyles in the corner. Hits Oberkramer underneath. Puts it up. Scores it. Good ball movement that time by the Royals. 23-16. 6:45 to go in the quarter. Smith with the ball. Shear on him. Good drive. I tell you, that young man has done that twice already.
He takes it to the hole.
Yes, he does. Shear with the ball down in the corner to Stockton. Ball's at the top of the key.
Doniphan got back man to man.
Stockton for 3, will not go, but a strong rebound into the game is Aldridge. Put it up, will not go. Doniphan comes away with the ball. Doniphan needs a bucket. They trail by 5. 6:05 to go in this second quarter. Smith gets it to Pittman. Pittman on the wing to Davis. Davis still with the ball, puts up one from 14. Will not go, Shear the rebound. Oberkramer has it, looking down the floor, across the timeline. He's going one-on-one, drives, puts it up, scores it. Nice one-on-one by Mason Oberkramer, his second bucket of the quarter. He has 4 in the game. A steal that time and a nice dish off. Still that time on the turnover by Aldridge, and he gives the ball to Boyles, and Boyles puts it up and in. Boyles with 4 1/4, 8 in the game. 27-18. Smith across the timeline, goes right down the center, puts it up, short. Rebounded that time by Boyles. Boyles goes coast to coast, the ball's blocked, but a foul going to be called on number 21. That's Derek Pittman, his first, team 7th to the line to shoot 2 will be Matt Boyles. Boyles is 2 for 4 from the line, has 8 points tonight. 7th team foul on the Dons this half. Boyles' first free throw will not go. Moore and McBroom in for the Royals. For Doniphan back into games, Hunter Smith. And also Wilfong. Second one by Boyles, scores it. Boyles now 3 for 6 from the line, has 9 points. Smith gives over to Davis. Davis in the front court, gets it to Pittman. Inside that time, puts up a shot inside the lane. Is Gavin Wilfong. He scores it, goal line, trying to finish the three-pointer off. Foul on Matt Boyles, his first, team's third. The big freshman getting ready to come back in. Brian Pittman, number 33 for the Dons. 6'5", Jim.
He's tall and lanky.
He's got some growing to do.
Yes, sir.
Free throw short. Ball rebounded by Davis as he puts it up, missed it. Doniphan gets the loose ball out of bounds on the Royals. Doniphan will control under their own basket, trailing by 8 with 4:48 left in the first period. All tipped around, and off. Couldn't control that time was Oberkramer. Twin Rivers stayed that man-to-man on the inbounds pass. A lot of times you see screen and rolls to shake a man loose underneath. Either the screener's going to be open if he rolls the bucket, or the guy coming around after the screen is open, but we didn't see either one there. Wilfong to Pittman. He has the ball knocked out of his hands. Gets it to Patterson. The big 6'5" guy is out on the outside trying to handle the ball and gets called for double dribble.
I don't think he needs to be out there handling the ball. He needs to be down a little bit lower.
Hutchins back in for the Dons. Doniphan backs up in that 2-3 zone. We're down to 4 minutes, 15 seconds in the second quarter. Aldridge on the wing. Nice tip pass or touch pass that time by Oberkramer. Aldridge put up one from the outside. Wouldn't go. Reverse by Boyles. Couldn't get it. Got his rebound. We're going to have a jump ball. Jump ball will go over to the Dons. Checking in for the Royals is Shear. Going out is Aldridge. Patterson will inbound for the Dons. Davis has it. Everybody moving away from him. Moore is on Davis. Double team at midcourt. They do that every time, Jim.
Yeah,
good call a while ago.
Run and jump. That's really hurt him. That's good play.
That ball that time, Wilfong lost it, got the handle back on it, missed the reverse. Ball goes over to the Royals. 3:48 left in this first half. Royals on top by 8. Mason Oberkramer walks it down the court. Kicks it to Boyles. Oh, nice no-look pass that time to Moore. He couldn't get it to go. Had it blocked out of bounds. Royals will control under their own basket. Oberkramer will inbound. 3 minutes, 33 seconds left. First half. Oberkramer to inbound. Ball taken away by the Dons. Nice bounce pass, but Randy Moore there to knock it out of bounds.
Number 10 there really saved the basket, but a good effort.
That's Moore.
A good pass. Denied by good defense.
Hunter Smith will inbound for the Dons. Oh, there's your pick. There's just what we were talking about. Yeah, Patterson.
There's the back pick.
Yep. Nice thing about it, if the screener rolls, he's going to be open too, or one of them's going to be open. Good inlet pass that time to Cole McBroom. Puts it up and in. 30-22, 3:05 to go in this first half of action. Patterson trying to save the ball. The ball goes out of bounds off him. Stockton back in for Shear for the Royals. 3 minutes exactly left in the first half. Again, we have the score up. We do not have the time, so that's why we keep repeating the time or telling you what the time is. Oberkramer to Stockton. Inside to McBroom. Boyles has it on the wing. Oberkramer loses the handle on it. Out of bounds off of. The referees couldn't tell who's out on. They're going to confer. They're going to call a jump ball. The ball will stay with the Royals. 2:38 left in this first half. Smith back in for the Dons. Patterson going out. That's Taylor Smith. Over Kramer kicks it off to Stockton, into McBroom. McBroom with a spin, loses a handle on it, out of bounds off of McBroom over to the Dons.
It's a little 2-2-1 zone press.
About a half-court trap. Called for a walk at time was Wilfong. He knew what he wanted to do. It just took him an extra step. Never did do that, did you, Jim?
No.
No.
They don't let those guys do that. He didn't mean to do it.
Shoot, I tell you. Nice pass, a nice shot put up by Randy Moore. Old buddy Godwin, he'd call me for walking about 10 times a game. Bulls with the ball, gets it to Oberkramer. Oberkramer inside, puts it up, scores it. Mason Oberkramer, 6 1/4, 34-22, rolls up by 12. We're down to 1:40 to go in this first half. Walking call at time on Hunter Smith. Patterson back in along with Dylan Duza for the Dons. Coming in for Twin Rivers is Teague. Going out as Bulls. You know, Jim, Twin Rivers has just quietly pulled this thing out to a 12-point lead.
Well, Doniphan has had 2 or 3 turnovers
right.
there.
Back to back to back.
They go in spurts.
Yep.
2 or 3 turnovers leads to 4, 5, 6 points, and just quietly pulled away.
Oberkramer tried to hit Teague at time. Ball taken away by the Dons. Then right back as Stockton has it. Goes the court, puts it up. Will not go in, but he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is going to be on Greg Davis, his second. Team's 8th. Stockton's a 5'9" junior. He has 5 in the game. Has not been to the free throw line as of yet. First one is short. Second one up, scores it. Taylor Smith working against that 2-2-1. We'll call it a half-court trap. Patterson at the corner. He's going to be called for walking. It's 4 in a row without a shot.
It just leads the old adage that team that has the fewest turnovers usually wins the game. And you just can't play basketball and turn the ball over several times without and expect to win.
They had the numbers, 2-on-1. They just couldn't get it go. Mason Oberkramer with a drive. He has 8 1/4, 8 in the game, 37-22. 50 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Down to Patterson in the corner. He gets it to Davis. We got a whistle on the floor. Going to be a foul on the Royals. Randy Moore with the foul. It's his second. 14 foul on the Royals. Ball out to Wilfong. He gets it to Davis. Good spin move. Puts up a shot. Will not go. Tipped around, out of bounds, off of the Dons. Royals will control with 32.5 seconds to go in the first half. Doniphan going to go a full court man-to-man press. Shear has it. Still with the ball. Ball put up that time by Teague. Smith gets the ball down to Wilfong. Stockton with a steal. He goes in, puts it up, scores it, go to the line to try to convert on the three-point play. Garrett Stockton shielded that body, Jim.
He sure did. That's really good body control by Stockton and allowed him to get the basket and the foul.
Foul that time on Taylor Smith, his second. 7.4 seconds to go. Stockton's shot is good. He now has 9 in the game. Duza with the ball, skips it all the way down to Will Fong, out of bounds. Another turnover on the Dons, 3.4 seconds to go.
Lots of turnovers.
Twin Rivers up by 18, a chance to make it more with 3.4 seconds. Shearer for three, will not go as it goes off the front of the rim. First half play ends with the Royals 40 and the Doniphan Dons 22. We're going to take a short break and we'll be back in just a moment.
Hello, I'm State Representative Terry Swinger. Parents are our children's first teachers. That's why I support the Parents as Teachers program. Parents as Teachers provide parents with information on child development through personal home visits, group meetings, developmental screenings, and a resource network. The program is free of charge for all families. For more information, contact your local school district.
Just one minute. Okay, you ready? Well, welcome back. We're going to be talking about the first half. Jim, give us the point totals for the Royals.
The Twin Rivers scored 19 points in the first quarter, and they scored 21 in the second quarter for a 40-point halftime. And their scoring was with Garrett Stockton with 9 points. Randy Moore had 4. Shear had 2. Matt Boyles had 9. Dustin Teague had 4. Mason Oberkramer had 8. And Cole McBroom had 4 for a total of 40. They have nobody really in foul trouble. They only had 4 fouls called on them the first half. Randy Moore has 2 of them. Doniphan scored 16 in the first quarter and was right in the ball game, but had a second quarter in which they only scored 6 points for a halftime total of 22. Taylor Smith has 4 for Doniphan. Brian Patterson has 2. Derek Hutchins 2. Gavin Wilfong 4. And Doniphan was led by Greg Davis with 8. So the halftime score is 40-22. Doniphan foul situation. Have 3 guys with 2 fouls, so they really don't have anybody in foul trouble at this time. Twin Rivers pulled away in the second quarter because of basically numerous turnovers Doniphan had and led to some easy baskets by Twin Rivers.
Well, I think you summarized it best of all. At the second quarter, Twin Rivers utilized their substitutions very well, ran them in and out. They've had fresh legs. They took it to the bucket. Too many turnovers. The press, the double teaming by Twin Rivers created havoc with the Doniphan Dons.
Well, it's just a matter of, I think, experience over youth. Doniphan has a very young team, and they kept getting hurt with the pressure at midcourt. The dribbler would pick the ball up, double team, turn his back, and then really have nobody to pass to, and then finally throw the ball out of the double team. And there was a lot of interceptions and bad passes that just led to some easy baskets for Twin Rivers.
I want to tell you that if you want to follow the tournament, you can go to www.bloomfieldhighschool.blogspot.com. That's blogspot.com. Page down, hit enter where it says a tournament. That'll give you the bracket, what the scores were, who's playing who, and we just appreciate Eric Bowles for getting us, Eric Bowles for keeping us informed of what's going on. He does a great job in running a tournament here at Bloomfield. Again, this game tonight brought to you by Three Rivers Community College, Lincoln Lacey Motors, New Wave Communications, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and Representative Terry Swinger. This is our first time ever, Jim, to bring the tournament live.
Well, I stayed home this morning and was watching it on television until mid-afternoon, and it is a neat thing to be able to sit there and watch the tournament if you're not able to come or don't desire to come. It's really nice, and I thought it was it's a good picture. Well done for your first effort.
We appreciate those comments. We've had several emails from around the country, from New York to Branson to all over, just telling us how much they appreciate it. We even had one of the players from South Penn that texted us or emailed us in that first game saying how well it looked, and said he looked forward to playing tonight and hoped he didn't get to his two front teeth knocked out like he did last year. So
I tell you, I think it's a good thing too is, teams that play late in the day don't come up till late in the day, and you're home all day. Might be able to listen to it on the radio possibly, but it's really nice for those teams to be able to stay home and watch before they have to come up here. It's completely different.
Well, take Coach Jim Bidewell for an example. He played the second game today, and he was going to play the winner of the seventh game. And instead of having to stay up here or come up here and scout, he could actually go home, watch it on TV, because he has New Wave Communications cable there at Portageville, and he got to watch Haytag come away with a win. He knows who he plays, and maybe he came away with a thing or two there.
He also tape it and used it as an educational tool for his players if he wants to show them the tape of the game, or he can use the tape for scouting purpose. So it helps the coaches.
Any of you folks out there that would like any DVDs of the games, we sell those for $20. Now, coaches, we give those to them free unless they're used for a scouting tool. But their games that they play, we give them a free DVD if they so desire. The referees, we have referees that call us all the time, said, if you did that game, could you send us a DVD? We want to see, where we were and what we were calling, and it works for a tool for them.
That's right. We haven't had any emails yet on you and I tonight, have we?
I don't know. Tyler, here, Gargis is checking right quick.
No, don't find any and put them on the air. Don't find and put them on the air.
Well, I tell you, I have said this before. Jim Hall did me a great favor when I was coaching down at Clarkton. First year, we removed 3 teams that we were playing from our schedule and felt like that we needed to pick up some very good competition. After you win one game and lose 20, you want to pick up that tougher competition. And I called Coach Hall up when he was coaching at Dexter, and we worked out where we could play a home and home. Played at Dexter the next year, and then we felt like we were going to get beat. We needed to learn, and your defense and your the way you all handled basketball. They're well coached, Jim. You had great teams. You were a great coach, and we felt like we learned after that game.
We had some real good games with Clarkton there for a few years and enjoyed the competition. And I remember when you were down there, and seems like yesterday, and it's been what?
Jim, it's been almost 40 years, 38 years ago.
Goes fast, doesn't it?
It goes fast. See those kids that played, and I know you coached many, many games, over 500 wins. You see those kids today, and they still are, well, now they're adults, and they talk about some of the things that happen, and they'll just laugh, and they'll see a game, they'll tell me, he said, I guarantee you would have never let that happen.
I think one of the greatest things about coaching is to be with those kids years later and have a good relationship with them, and that's just to me that was one of the big thrills of coaching, was the relationships that you develop with the players.
Well, let's take a short break, and we'll be back to start the second half in just a minute.
Hi, I'm Jordan McGowan, Vice President of the Bernie Fellowship of Christian Athletes. The FCA wants to remind everyone to keep what's most important first in sports and school. My sponsors in Huddle would like to wish the best of luck to the teams in the 53rd Annual Bloomfield Christmas Tournament and a happy 2010.
Well, welcome back. Getting ready to start the second half. We've had some blowouts today. Really the only close game we had was the Richland-Malden game. Malden was up. Of course, Richland was up by 9. Malden chipped away, got back in the game, got the lead. They got up by 5. Okay, we got an email in from Jack McGowan down at Bernie. Bill, thanks for airing the tourney. Homesick with the flu. Would have missed the whole thing if not for you guys. Great job. You and Jim both look better on TV than you do in person. There's our email, Jim. It says both Bill Hampton and Jim Hall look a lot better on TV than they do in person. Well, it's
thanks,
that makeup.
Jack.
It's that makeup.
Thanks, Jack.
Jack, if we get time, I'm going to tell about that Bernie Clarkton game. Always embarrassing when I tell about it. Nice drive at time by Wilfong. First 2 to start the second half by the Dons, 40-24. Oh, good pass out to Stockton on the wing. Knocks it down for 3. Stockton with his second 3 now has 12 in the game. Wilfong will head to Smith. Smith drives in, puts up the runner, will not go. Rebound pulled down by McBroom. Bulls puts up 1 in the corner, will not go. Rebound by Hutchins. Smith still with the ball. They're going to be called for walking.
Instead of coming to the jump stop, he tried to 1-2 stop, drug his pivot foot, got the walk called.
Pittman in for the Dons. Bulls in the corner. Tipped out to Oberkramer. Oberkramer over to Shear. Good ball movement.
Good high-low post.
Yes.
High-low post fast.
Bulls that time with a turnaround banker. 45-24, 6:35 left in the third quarter. Davis with the ball. Davis with a 12-footer, no good. Rebounded by Bulls with the Rolls. Rolls on the run. Gets it to Shear. Shear shoves it over to Stockton. Puts it up, will not go. Good ball movement that time.
2 good passes.
Yes.
Lead pass down and then a give pass to the man on the drive.
Going to the line to shoot 2 will be Garrett Stockton. Foul that time on Pittman. His second, team's first of the second half. Stockton's first free throw scores it. Patterson back in for the Dons. Also Duza. Stockton's 3 for 4 from the line. He has 13 in the game. Second one up. Long. Rebound by Davis. Davis gets it to Duza. Back to Duza. Kicks the ball out on the baseline. Davis with the ball. Boy, those numbers are tough to see. Smith with it for the Dons. Ball taken away and a good lead pass. Oh, good block. Great block that time. Good hustle back by Davis. Duza with the ball. Twin Rivers still in a man-to-man. Davis puts up 1 for 3. Short gets his own rebound on the floor. Drives in, going to be called for charge. Greg Davis with his third foul, team's second.
That's a heck of an effort out here on the defensive end.
It was.
On that block.
Great block. A lot of the people for Twin Rivers wanted a foul, but there was no foul there.
Didn't look like it to me.
No, Randy Moore in and also Josh Bland for the Rolls. Bulls with the drive, puts it up, scores it. Bulls with 4 1/4, 13 in the game. Duza with the ball, has it taken away by Oberkramer. Oberkramer in, puts it up, will not go, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul that time on Duza, his first, team's third. Oberkramer's first free throw good. He now has 9 in the game. Smith back in for the Dons. Checking in for the Royals is Teague. 4:53 to go in this third quarter. Royals up by 25. This game sure didn't start out with a 25-point lead.
No, it didn't. It just, again, we being sort of redundant, but it all went there in the second quarter with turnovers.
Yep. Nice pass underneath to Smith. Good block at time by Teague. Dons get it back. Smith out front, gets it to Patterson. Patterson puts up a shot from the wing. He's going to be fouled. Foul at time on number 22, Dustin Teague, his second, team's first of the second half. Patterson to the line to shoot 2. He has 4 in the game. He's not been to the line yet. First one good. Doniphan was 2 for 3 from the line in the first half. Twin Rivers 7 for 11. Second one good. Young man has good form to be a freshman.
Yeah, he does.
Ball taken away by Patterson. As Teague held the ball up, Patterson just stripped him of it. Smith down the court. Likes to drive the center, but Twin Rivers shuts him down. Back out front to Smith. He's working against Oberkramer. Drives in, puts it up. Can't get it to go. Bulls with the rebound. Still with the ball. Gets it to Moore. Moore in the corner for 3. Scores it. Randy Moore. His first 3. He has 7 in the game. 52-26. 3:40 to go. Drive at time by Wilfong. Can't get it to go. Ball put back up. Will not go. Moore with it. Quickly down the floor to Oberkramer. Oberkramer skips the ball over to Teague. Teague puts it up. Will not go. Tip back up by Moore. Will not go. Tipped up at time by Josh Bland. Josh Bland gets it to go. Bland with his first 2. 54-26. Smith in the corner. Going to bring it down against Moore. Hunter Smith that time tripped. We're going to have a jump ball. Goes over to the Royals. Stockton back in for the Royals.
This game got out of hand all of a sudden, didn't it?
Just real quick.
You never thought at the start that it was going to be this.
We thought it was really going to be an 8-9 game.
Yeah.
Those would be very close. Moore at the top of the key. Stockton in the corner. Bulls out front, still with the ball. Puts up one from 16. Short, off balance shot. Don's on the run. Smith, nice bounce pass over. I can't even see the number on that, Jim. I think it's 21, Derek Pittman. We've got a timeout on the floor with 2:20 to go in the third quarter. It's 54-28. Twin Rivers on top. We'll be right back.
I chose Three Rivers Community College because it's a great place to start.
I'm taking the same freshman and sophomore classes as at a university, but at TRCC they cost a lot less and financial aid goes further. I love the individual attention. My teachers are great and classes are convenient. Learn more at www.trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Start here, start now at Three Rivers Community College.
Learn more online at trcc.edu.
Well, welcome back. Also, this game brought to you by Representative Terry Swinger. I want to thank him and all he does. Supports high school athletics. Stockton on a drive. Will not go, but he's going to be foul. Foul is going to be on Pittman, his third. Team's fourth. To the line to shoot two will be Garrett Stockton. Stockton, he's 3 for 5 from the line. Has 13 in the game. First one short. Second one up, scores it. Twin Rivers is not varied from a press. They've either pressed full court or trapped half court, Jim.
It's the difference in the game.
Yep. They put the game in their tempo they wanted, and that's what a press is designed to do. You'll take the turnover, but if you can get them to play your tempo, you're in the ball game. Smith out front. He's going to drive. We're going to have a foul on the floor. Foul's going to be against the Royals. It's going to go against Randy Moore. His third. Team's second of the half. Does it inbound for the Dons. Gets the ball over to Davis. Davis out front to Smith. Taylor Smith drives in. Is going to be fouled. Foul's going to be on Dustin Teague, his third. Team's third of the half. The line to shoot two will be Taylor Smith. Smith's not been the line. He has 4 points in the game.
For as much as he's driven, he's surprised he hadn't been on the line.
Yes. And that's generally, if you got a good free throw shooter, you want him driving the bucket. I mean, Hansbrough proved that out.
That's right.
Second one good. Put the ball in their hands and let them create. 55-30, one and a half minutes to go in the third quarter. Stockton in the corner. Gets it to Patterson. Couldn't get it to go.
Another pick and roll that really worked and didn't finish.
Nice bounce pass that time by Smith to Pittman. Pittman finishes it off. 55-32, minute 10 left in the quarter. Good spin move that time. Couldn't get it to go, was Bland. Ball out of bounds off of Doniphan. Twin Rivers will control under their own basket. Coming back in for Doniphan is Hutchins and Wilfong. Stockton inbounds, or will trigger the inbound pass. Gets the ball back in the corner is Stockton. Ball taken away by Davis. Smith still with the ball, picks his dribble up, skips it to Duza. Duza drives, puts up a 12-footer, gets it to go, gets the row. Dylan Duza with his first basket. 55-34, 30 seconds left in this third quarter. Bland dishes off to Teague, who took too many steps. Turnover on the Royals, 55-34, 23 seconds left in this third quarter. Smith has the ball. We've got a timeout with 13 seconds left in the third quarter, 55-34. We'll be right back in just a moment.
So you're wondering what's the better deal, cable or the dish? Well, let's see how they size up. The dish has no local office, no ability to provide their own high-speed internet or phone for bundled savings, and can require a 2-year contract with hefty early termination fees. Cable, on the other hand, has local offices, its own high-speed internet, and phone services with a lot of great features. New Wave Communications, there really is no better choice.
Well, welcome back. 13.3 seconds to go. Doniphan called a timeout.
I'm not really understanding for sure unless the coach, saw something he really wanted to explain, because in 13 seconds his quarter's going to end and he's going to have a chance to do some more explaining. But he might have seen something that he really wanted to point out at that time. It's sort of unusual to call timeout.
Jim, I can remember in 1972 we were playing up here, the Clarkton Reindeer playing Matthews, and Matthews had us down 19 points going into the fourth quarter. And that's before the three-point line, and we went into a 2-2-1 zone press, came back and got the lead and got beat by 2. So you never know.
That's right.
Coach draws up a 3. It will not go. The ball on the floor as the horn goes off to end the second quarter. It's the Twin Rivers Royals 55, the Doniphan's Don 34. We'll be right back in just a moment.
Hello, I'm State Representative Terry Swinger. Parents are our children's first teachers. That's why I support the Parents as Teachers program. Parents as Teachers provide parents with information on child development through personal home visits, group meetings, developmental screenings, and a resource network. The program is free of charge for all families. For more information, contact your local school district.
Well, welcome back. We just got an email from one of our fans that says you guys are doing a fantastic job. Love the color commentary. We appreciate that. And we got another one here. Says Jim Hall rocks. Great job with the broadcast.
Thanks, Yvonne.
Well, we knew we'd get one of those today. That's the only one that we've had that was a little sarcastic. But all in all, we appreciate all the emails, the fun that we've had. It's really been a short day for us, folks. We enjoy what we do. We enjoy high school basketball. Look forward every year to the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. Fourth quarter underway. Rolls up at 21. Ball out of bounds off of the Royals. Again, we want to thank the Bloomfield School Board, also the administration here at Bloomfield, for allowing us to come in and do these games live. I know we've got a lot of people unable to come to the game health-wise, and I know they enjoy watching it. Shot put up that time by Davis, would not go. Boils down. We've got Shear from the corner for 3. Couldn't get it to go. Duza with the rebound. On the fly are the Dons putting a shot up, and not going at time was Hutchins. Twin Rivers with the ball. Slows it down a little bit. Gets it over to Boyles. Boyles down in the corner to Aldridge. Back to Boyles. Nice bounce pass in to Shear. Puts it up left-handed. Gets it to go. Shear with his second bucket of the game. 57-34. 7 minutes, 10 seconds left in the game. We'll recap today's action after this game. Davis that time puts up a shot. Couldn't get it to go, but he's fouled to go line to shoot 2. Foul is going to be on Matt Boyles, his second, team's 4th of the half. Both teams now with 4 fouls in the half. Davis, the left-hander, eyes the first one, puts it in. Checking in is Hunter Smith. Going out is Taylor Smith for the Dons. Second one scores it. 57-36. Double team on a 2-2-1 zone press by the Dons, but Twin Rivers breaks it. Nice pass from Boyles over to Shear. Shear makes a good break along the baseline. Boyles sees him. 2-2-1's half-court trap by the Royals. Doniphan breaks it. Davis has it, puts up a shot, will not go, out of bounds, off of Doniphan. 6:37 left. Royals lead by 23. It's a man-to-man press by the Dons. I thought they were in a zone, but they're double teaming out of it, and they take it away. Ooh, that hurt me just to watch him do the splits.
Little tough fall.
Yes, it was. Hunter Smith back up, though. Foul that time on Garrett Stockton, his first. Team's fifth. Ball passed underneath to Wilfong. He couldn't get it to go. A little too far under the basket, Jim.
Yep.
Aldridge down in the corner, out to Oberkramer. Skips it over to Stockton, to Shear. Shear along the baseline to Aldridge. Bounce pass it to Bulls. Bulls down to Oberkramer. Good move, will not go. Hutchins with the rebound. Davis with the ball, being double teamed. Oberkramer knocked that pass down, but it goes right to Wilfong, who puts it up and in. Wilfong with 8 in the game. 59-38, 5:40 to go. Boy, that's the way you break the press right there. Nice ball movement by the Royals. Their fans appreciate it as they're all sitting around us. 61-38. We've got a foul on Boyles. His third, team sixth. McBroom checking in for the Royals. Boyles goes out. Is that Seth's brother? McBroom? Pardon? Yeah, Cole McBroom is Seth McBroom's brother. Seth coaches down at Holcomb. Twin Rivers has not let up on that defense, Jim.
No, they haven't. They really work hard on a man-to-man.
Yep. Shot put up that time by Hutchins. Can't get it to go. Wilfong with the rebound on the floor. Gets it to Davis. He puts it up. Will not go. We've got a push foul on Hutchins. His second. Team's fifth. 5:01 left in this game. Taylor Smith back in for Greg Davis for the Dons. Also checking in is Pittman and Patterson for the Dons. Going out is Hutchins and Wilfong. Smith with the ball. Puts it off the glass. Scores it. Taylor Smith with 8 in the game, 61-40. Oberkramer gives the ball up, goes off McBroom's fingertips. 4:40 to go in this game. Smith beats the press. 3 put up for the corner. What? That's great arch that time. Hutchins.
Plenty of arch on that.
That almost brought rain.
That's what they say.
Oh, great pass that time. Aldridge to McBroom. McBroom couldn't handle it. We've got a timeout on the floor. McBroom, what a great pass by Aldridge, and he just couldn't handle it. 4:22 to left in this game, 61-43. We'll keep it right here. Jim, Doniphan hasn't quit. They just can't chip away too much at it.
No, they just keep playing hard. They keep, making little mistakes, giving Twin Rivers the opportunity to get 1 or 2 baskets in a row. Twin Rivers defensively is really working hard. They play in various defenses as the ball comes up the floor, but basically man-to-man in the half court and really working at it. So it's a game where the defense of Twin Rivers is better than the offense of Doniphan, and Twin Rivers is ahead.
Coach Rob Brown said in the seating meeting that I attended that this team is fun to work with. They work hard, and you can tell he enjoys it. I mean, their defense, when kids like to play defense, they want to play basketball.
That's right.
Oberkramer has his shot blocked, but he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. A lot of people can shoot the ball, but to play both ends of the court, you look for that kid that can play defense, and then you can work the offense.
That's exactly right. You just basketball, you have to play both ends of the floor.
You can't call timeout when the other team gets the ball and say, okay, let me insert my defensive team. Oberkramer's first one short to foul that time. was on Derek Pittman, his fourth. Team 6. Both teams now with 6 fouls. The next foul, either team sends that team to the other team to the line for the bonus. Overkramer cans the second one. He now has 10 in the game. Overkramer's a 6